Hey guys, what's going on? I actually seen this movie this weekend and I didn't get a chance to review it because I redid my room. I made a video about it and I went through my room and showed it, off and I think it's pretty cool, so check that out. Uh, but yeah, now I'm finally reviewing this movie. It came out this weekend. I really liked it. I really want to talk about this movie actually. And I don't get enough viewers to do it, but I would have liked to do this like a I would have liked to do this in two parts. One of me just talking about the movie, and another one of me, just reviewing it. Because I can talk about this movie for like 45 minutes with spoilers and everything like that. But again, I don't have enough viewers to do that. So with that being said, this is my review for Side Effects by Steven Soderbergh. I really enjoyed this movie. I had pretty high hopes going into it because I'm a big fan of what Soderbergh did the last few years. I mean, nothing. I think the best movie he did was Magic Mike, but I still enjoyed Contagion and Haywire, and I heard that from a few critics that I really liked that this was very good, so I had high expectations going into it, and I really enjoyed it. I think my biggest problem with this movie is that they didn't know where to really end it. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I think there was for the last 20 minutes throughout the movie, I was waiting for it to end, and then they just throw something else on, and then throw something else on, and then something else and else and else. It's very, most people know there's a few twists throughout the movie, and I hate to say that because now you expect there to be a twist, but I won't say what they are. Uh, but there's a few twists throughout the movie, and they just keep piling on, and if you take a few of those away, I would have liked this movie a lot more. There was a point in the movie where I was like, oh my god, this movie is really good. It might make my top 10 list of this year. But then it kept going on a little bit longer. But there's one thing about this movie that I really thoroughly enjoyed, and I commend Steven Soderbergh tremendously. And that is, it's something that you don't see often. A supporting character throughout the movie, at one point in the movie, completely switches to the lead character. You don't really see that often, and in this movie, Jude Law is just a supporting actor for the first hour of the movie, and Rooney Mara is the main character. And then about halfway through it, Jude Law becomes the main character, and Rooney Mara becomes a supporting actress, and it's really bizarre how they did that. I thought it was cool though. I really liked where that movie went with that. And I think Jude Law is fantastic in this movie. I thought he was great. One of the better performances I've seen that man do. And definitely so far the best performance of this year. And Rooney Mara is good too. I mean, I think the performances throughout this movie stand out throughout the whole thing. There are a few, moments that I wonder, that I didn't like that much. But the acting throughout the movie is great, and the direction's great. If you have a lot of twists and turns throughout your movie, you have to have good direction. And like I said, there's a few moments where I wish Soderbergh would have just ended it right there. I've seen moments where he could have ended it, and he didn't, and he kept adding more things to it. So I mean, I think Magic Mike's a better directed film than this. But he's a great director, and I really wish he just didn't retire and just kept making movies, because this guy's on a peak right now. I mean, he's made 5 movies in less than 2 years. Not many people can say they've done that, especially in this day and age where you just don't make movies like you used to. But I really did enjoy this film. I think it has great acting, a very entertaining storyline. It has a lot of great, things that happen throughout it, plot developments, stuff like that, and very good acting, great direction. I really enjoyed it. There's just a few things that kept this movie from being a lot higher to me, but regardless, I'm still going to give it an 8.5 because I really did enjoy it, especially for movies in February. You do not get that a lot. You do not get a movie of this quality in February. Very, very rarely. So yeah. Check out Side Effects if you haven't seen it. I thought about if, maybe when I get more viewers, I'll do it, but I definitely don't get enough viewers to just talk about a movie for 10, 15 minutes uncut. So yeah, definitely comment this video for sure. Share it. Try and get me some more subscribers. Any shout outs or anything like that would be great because, I want to do things like that. So if you guys could help me, if you could, um, and yeah, thanks for checking out my review. I appreciate it.